Hello lovelies! So today I just made some chicken fajita soup. It's pretty easy and pretty fast. The longest part of this video is really letting it all simmer together in a pot and then chopping vegetables. Those are like the longest waiting parts. I think it took me about 20 minutes to make this, besides all the prep that you would have to do, which for me, chopping of vegetables takes the longest amount of time when I'm making a recipe. So for today's chicken fajita soup, I like that you can add in and take away, just like my other video before. I like meals I can play around with because I don't like just eating the same thing. I want to spice it up a bit. So for this, I just kept it pretty simple with adding my basic veggies that I would to a soup. This soup would also be good if you added in brown rice, avocado, maybe some other veggies and beans in there. I just stuck with simple, I did green, yellow, red peppers. I did my onions. I added green onions on top as a garnish. I put in black beans. But I feel like it would have needed a little bit more spiciness. I just used a regular chicken fajita seasoning packet in and salt and pepper, and that was my spice to it. But I think it would also benefit from maybe a little bit more cumin and some hot sauce, or maybe red pepper flakes in it. Either way, it still was really good and flavorful. Right now I'm going to be adding in a tablespoon of olive oil to my already preheated cast iron skillet. Next I'm going to add in half of a chopped red onion, and then red, yellow, and green peppers already chopped up. I'm going to make room in the center of my pan to add in my 4 minced garlic cloves. And I'm going to let that sit and kind of stir it around for a little bit until it becomes fragrant and the onions are almost translucent. And I also am breaking up some of my peppers that the chunks were a little bit too big. Now I'm going to remove the cast iron off of the heat, and I'm going to add in another pot to start my soup. Now I'm going to be adding in 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes and a can of black beans, and then 8 cups of chicken broth. And then I added in a little bit of salt, just 1 tablespoon to it. And I also put in 1 packet of fajita seasoning. I just bought a generic brand from the store and it worked just fine. And I'm going to let that simmer for about 15 minutes on the stove. And I added a lid halfway through the simmering process. Now I'm going to add in my pre-cooked chicken. I just had 1 pound of chicken breast that I salted and peppered and cooked that up and then shredded it in a bowl. And now I'm going to add in that remaining veggies that I had already pre-cooked. I'm going to mix that all together and then let that sit for another 20 minutes. And I did not end up covering this one when it sat on the stove. I just let it sit there and simmer up. And this is the final product. I added some green onions on top and of course shredded cheese and tortilla chips. Thank you for watching my video on chicken fajita soup. I hope you guys like it, and if you do try it, please tag me in a photo on Instagram. My Instagram name will be down below. It's just Olivia_Jokumsen. And also, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribing's free and I love it. I love having new people come and enjoy and watch my videos. And if you want me to try any other recipes you found online that you're kind of scared of, you're like, I don't know if I want to try it and waste my time, send them over to me and I definitely would love to try them out and see if they were a hit or a miss.